What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing all the changes to the mod system coming in Beyond Light. If you're new here and you love Destiny 2, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have a series on this channel called Destiny 101, which breaks down various aspects of the game like everything you need to know about the mod system and even what's a TWAB. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button and also turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our new content. So to kick things off, all the Armor 2.0 armor from seasons 8 through 11, so basically everything within the year of Shadowkeep, from Season of Undying, Season of Dawn, Season of Worthy, and Season of Arrivals, all of that armor is going to have their seasonal mod slots replaced with a legacy mod slot. Now, in case you don't know what that is, again, that is the fourth mod slot on your piece of armor to the right, where you equip all of your Chargeable Light mods, your Warmind Cell mods, Nightmare, Garden of Salvation raid, and Last Wish raid mods. Now, the difference with this brand new legacy slot is that we'll no longer have those seasonal restrictions, so you'll be able to equip all of those mods that I just mentioned, no matter what season the armor comes from. Now, in terms of all the armor going forward from Beyond Light on, all armor including the raid armor from Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, the new Deepstone Crypt raid, all of that armor is going to have a dedicated combat mod slot where you'll be able to equip all of your Chargeable Light and Warmind Cell mods. If you're wondering where all your raid mods are going to go going forward, all your raid mods on the brand new armor that you earn from Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, and the Deepstone Crypt raid will be able to be slotted in a brand new 5th unique slot exclusively meant for your raid mods. Now, this doesn't mean that you won't be able to equip your raid mods on your old raid armor. You'll just be limited to only being able to equip it into your 4th legacy mod slot, which we already talked about. Now, the benefits of having the brand new raid armor with the 5th mod slot is that you'll be able to expand your build by using the 4th mod slot for Chargeable Light mods, Warmind Cell mods, and you won't have to sacrifice whatever builds that you already have in order to also equip those raid mods that you have and the ones that you earn from the brand new raid. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention separately, because this is huge news for the potential builds that we can put together going forward, exotic armor is now getting a combat mod slot along with everything else. So now you'll be able to equip your Chargeable Light and your Warmind Cell mods onto your exotic armor. So we haven't been able to do that in the past, so this is going to be something brand new to the game. So I can't wait to try this out when Beyond Light comes out. Now let's get into a couple more specifics in terms of mods and things changing specifically with mods. Bungie's going to be removing all the elemental affinities from weapon-based armor mods. So those are things like targeting mods, reload mods, unflinching mods, and weapon dexterity mods. And this is a good thing, just to be clear. We've been asking for this for a while, and although we were able to adapt to the affinity system, it just added an extra layer to builds that just really didn't need to be there. So now things are going to be a whole lot simpler. So if you want to use any type of weapon-based armor mod like a targeting mod or a reload mod, you don't have to worry about your armor affinity in terms of it being solar, void, or arc. Next up, one of the bigger changes that you'll probably notice right off the bat is the fact that mods are going to be moving around within the slots. So Bungie said that they were doing this in order to create more competition for mod slots to cause you to have to make more meaningful decisions when you're thinking about making builds. So for example, dexterity mods used to be on your boots, and now when Beyond Light comes out, you're going to find those on your gauntlets. So when you're making a build and you're thinking about going for reload speed or doubling down on reload speed, but you're also considering your weapon ready speed, you'll have to pick between if you want to double down on a reload mod or if you want to split the two and go for dexterity and reload. So I think it'll definitely be interesting to see how all this plays out with mods in different slots. And I'm curious to see if this makes some of the lesser used mods more viable. Now, the last thing that I want to mention here is the fact that Bungie is going to be removing enhanced mods from the game, but they will be buffing the normal versions of those enhanced mods to replace the fact that they're going away. Now, these newly buffed mods will be exactly the same in effectiveness as those enhanced mods, but the only difference is they'll cost less energy to equip. So essentially, you're getting a discounted benefit. Bungie's thought process behind this was the fact that enhanced mods were basically making normal mods unnecessary, so they decided to remove them just to streamline the process. And to be honest, I'm a fan of this. As someone who really likes making builds in Destiny 2, one thing that I love to see is for Bungie to make a way better organized system so that players, especially newer players, have an easier time getting into making builds. And changes like this, getting rid of redundant mods, is in my opinion definitely a step in the right direction. Now before we end this video off, I know I said that that was the last mod change coming, but there is one more that I forgot to mention, and that is the fact that Adept weapon mods are going to be in the game going forward, but the only catch is that they're going to be exclusive to Adept Trials weapons that you can only earn from going flawless in Trials. So if you're a Trials of Osiris player, you should definitely be excited for this. These mods are going to be something interesting to play around with in the sandbox, as they'll be able to do things like add bonus stats to Adept weapons and provide improved bonuses with some negative side effects. For example, with the brand new Adept mag mod, which gives you a plus 40 mag, although you take a minus 20 to your handling. So I just wanted to throw that last little bit there at the end. Altogether, I like all these changes coming to the mod system. There are a few more things that I'd love to see. There's a few more topics that I want to talk about in some future videos, such as the idea that I really feel like Bungie needs to create a loadout system in the game to help better organize builds, help better organize mods, not just for veteran players, but especially for new players to the game. So if you guys would like to see that video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and if you enjoyed this video and if you learned anything at all, be sure to hit that like button. Let's continue this conversation down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys checking out the video up until this point, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.